in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. I wave goodbye to the end of beginning. Goodbye. Hey everybody, let's learn the viral TikTok song End of the Beginning by Joe. I'm going to start off by putting my capo on fret number 2. Now you could totally play this without the capo, it would just sound lower than the original track. Let's start with the strumming pattern first instead of the chords. So it's going to be down on 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's throughout the entire song. So we start with a C for 8 counts or 2 measures. A minor for 4 counts, A minor for 2 more counts, and then G for 2 counts. So you see that that's a split measure between A minor and G. So let's try that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just one more tear to cry, one teardrop for my 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you're going to repeat that again. 1 and 2, the middle of the night, when things are black and white. Now, instead of going to an A minor to a G, you're going to switch between a D minor and a G, a D minor and a G. And then it says NC. That doesn't stand for North Carolina, that stands for no chord. So I just have to tell you that. So we have a D minor for 2 counts, 1 and 2 and then G for 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we do that again. D minor, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and wait, 2, 3, 4. So let's do the middle of the night when things are black and white and then enter troubadour. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the middle of the night when things aren't black and white. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and hold 2, 3, 4. And now we've reached the chorus. You're going to take these 2 fingers, 2 and 3, and place that on the 7th fret. I call this the focus fox. Well, technically it's the 7th fret, but relative to the capo, it's 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then some ukuleles have a dot here, so that might help you. You have 4 counts for F major 7, C for 2, G for 2 counts, F major 7 again. Then you have an A minor and a G, back to F major 7, and then a C, G, F major 7 for 8 counts. So let's try that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. A minor, G, F major 7. Goodbye to the end of beginning. Goodbye, goodbye. Then you have another verse and another chorus. The only thing left to learn is the bridge. So pay attention to those 8th notes because you're going to be switching on the and of 3 between 2 chords. Those chords are G and A minor. You have a G for 4 full counts. And then you're going to see that it's kind of a weird split measure. You're going to be switching to the A minor on the and of 3. So if you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 but you're going to do that 3 times and at the end there's that no chord again. So then afterwards what you could do is not play or cover your strings and strum those muted strings and you have you take the city out the man but you can't take the man. how you play End of the Beginning. If you want some more free tutorials, I'm going to leave them over here. And then I also have a ukulele course that is over here that you can learn the fun, fast, and the stress-free way if you're looking for a good solid foundation. Some other courses on Patreon too, link that there. And thank you for being here, and remember, you are loved. Bye.